Hey guys and girls, ladies and germs, guys and ghouls, it's your old boy, Vectus Shots, aka Sammy. Today we're going over something I like to call scene setup for toy photography. If you notice here, I've got a. If you notice here, I've got a diorama, really easy diorama. It's just a wall and a floor. I've done. um, added posters and whatnot for the background to make it look a little bit more alive. Um, and here's how I do it. This is gonna be a quick video for beginners on set design, and we're gonna go over the basics. Uh, let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna go with. Let's start with um, what I like to use a lot is Mayberry Street, uh, 1/12 scale furniture. So, let's see, let's set our, one of the things I like to do is I like to set up the scene like this, and, put a rug down here on the ground, and put the couch in the back, so you see all that white space there? We want to try to get rid of that blank space, just, unless you're going for a unless that's what you want in your photo, but you want to make the room feel more alive and lived in. Excuse my tripod's kind of having issues right now. So see all this blank space on the left hand side of the screen, so, and we're going to work on that. So we're going to put down a bed. Okay, I'm going to put the bed in the corner here. We're just gonna have it, we're gonna move it over a little bit, Okay, here's the bed. Here is the pillow that came with it. Um, Mrs. Vectus Shots created so these little pillows for me. They're really nice, out of felt, so I can have a little bit of a more lived-in bedding here. I like to use I like to liven the room up a bit. So we're going to use that, as we're not going to put a sheet on that one just yet. So I would like to use a leopard. I cut a piece of leopard cloth, just basic cheap cloth. You can find this at Michael's or the Hobby Lobby or Joann's Fabric, something like that. So let's make the couch look a little bit better. Let's hang this over here. All right, make it a little bit more lively here. If you don't like that, you think we can fold it a little bit more. We're gonna do a little fold here. Let's use our floor real quick to get it. Get into shot. Let's just let's hide the lopsided area where I cut. I just did it freehand, so let's hide the lopsided behind the couch for the photo, and tuck it back like so. Let's kind of tuck it into the corners a bit with my hands. Let's put our rug down there. Sorry about the tripod issues. A little cheap tripod. And no, we still got some stuff going on in the corner there. So there's too much white space. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick another Mayberry Street chair down here. And, gets a little, it looks a little messy, but this is the basics. Like, I know it doesn't match, but because of the brown chair that came with this couch here, got a little stray string. I'll cut that later. But make sure you get your strings out of the way or cut them with scissors. You can buy scissors at a craft store or Walmart or Target, or even Dollar Tree, or Ollie's or somewhere like that, wherever you have it in your side of the world, or place. Let's see. What else we got? Okay. Let's think a bit. Okay. We're gonna put in a little table right here. Generally don't want to cover a door, but since I added a door into this diorama, this doesn't matter for now, for just the scene setup. Pretend like the door is not there. Because generally you want an entrance available to walk for someone to walk through. That'd be a natural way to do a room setup. So we're just gonna put this next to here, right? Do that. Let's go with. I have some goodies sitting around here on the table. Let's go with a Ghost Rider, Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. Let's have him hanging out with the big pint right there. The action stuff makes super action stuff makes really great accessories for 1/12 figures, and that's the scale I shoot at. So you can get this beer as one of their packs. Let's start building our scene a little bit more. Let's get Ninja from G.I. Joe, and this is gonna be kind of a party scene. So I got his mouth. I got his mouth open. He's laughing. So another super action stuff effect. We're gonna just stick that on the ground in here to place, and we're going to see if we can balance it on there. I don't have any sticky tack, but usually you can get blue stuff or green stuff or sticky tack or something like that for the scene. So we're going to kind of turn her head a little bit to kind of hide the end there to make it look like she's puking on the ground. You know, they've had a little bit too much drink. Let's lift up the beer without knocking her down. Sometimes it's patience that gets the job going. We're going to bring in a Mezco figure, Tony Vaporoni, and the coat itself was done by a good friend of mine, Gibbs Me Toys. He does custom gear for 1/12 figures, so you can find him on Instagram at Gives Me Toys. I will definitely put I'll show off the coat a little bit. This one he did special for my Vaporoni, because he's the mayor of Sludge City, is where everybody lives here in my world. So there's Sludge City on there. It's got got some markings on there. It's got SC on there. His gun fell out, but he's got cool. Whoops, I'm off of camera again. He's got a really cool toxic barrel there put on there. Kind of, some really cool things on here. Really good stuff. He's sells his stuff for a pretty good price, and he'll work with you on pricing and whatnot. So let's stick him in there for the scene. Definitely not. This is definitely not a kids channel. Let's put a gun over here to fill up the white a bit. Make it look like we got some stuff going on. Let's bring in Lucille that comes with the Croc Master, who is a big alligator. Let's bring in Lucille. Kind of stick her head in the middle, going in here like that, and let's give her someone to chew on. How about, let's see. So let's just do the Chris Pine figure from Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm gonna pose him kind of don't worry about if everything doesn't get in your shot correctly. You can take multiple shots. Maybe come around here to the side, go down. That'd be a good shot. Kind of down from up. Whoop! Lost my camera. There's my finger. Cut that out. Go down a little bit. We'll take a shot here. Pose it here. This is called perspective right here. Where, take shot there. We could go in here. There's a lot going on. Take shot there. You wanted to focus on the background. You'd focus on Ghost Rider there, and remember everything in the background will be a little bit further away, so it's going to be blurry a lot of times when you take a photo. So you'll hit focus on the Ghost Rider, and things in the foreground will be off of the, things in the foreground will be blurry. Okay, if you focus on, like for instance, we posed it here, focus on Vaporoni here, and see how we're it'll kind of autofocus because we're doing a video, but see how everything is blurry in the background. So that's it. Let's see. Let us we'll get a good shot in here later and post it to the gram and the Facebooks and all that, and we'll see you next time for the next video. And this was another video by Vectus Shots himself, and this is the beginner's scene setup.